That's how it be. All right, we're live on YouTube.
Welcome to the show, YouTube. My name is True Power Spine,
I'm Dimebag Darley.
and this is the other morning show. Dimebag, what is today's date?
Today is January 19th, 2018.
Year of our Lord.
Yep.
Yes.
The year of the Lord.
Now,
Gee.
I think we all know what's coming up next month. Black History Month, right?
Yep.
So,
What's up, YouTube, Facebook,
yes,
YouTube,
True Power Spine.
Periscope.
we got all three.
We got all three. So you can go to True Powers Mind on Facebook and, like and follow the page.
Yeah. Also, we're working right now. I forgot to tell you this. I'm working with Title Max Loan. That we'll be able to send people to Title Max Loan, and we'll get a little cut of that.
Oh, cool.
So,
You got a little sponsorship going.
finally, I've been working hard behind the scenes like a little bee, buzzing here, buzzing there.
Right.
So,
So we trying to do the damn thing,
the pizza's gone. Katana wants to say hi. Hi to
I
everybody.
put them fucking knives up for somebody to get their hand cut off. First, before we start going in depth, first I want to say thanks to Bruce from Wichita, Kansas. They sent in $50.
Thank you, Bruce. Thank you, brother.
From Wichita, Kansas.
We appreciate it.
And
I guess as long as I have a voice, I still want to say thank you to Gary from Allentown.
Gary kicked it off.
Gary, thank you, brother.
Gary kicked it off. Yeah.
The best.
If it wasn't for Gary, Bruce wouldn't have sent this 50
No.
probably.
And nor would the others have.
Yep.
We have consistently shown you all our gratitude. But now we're going to start using this and put it in action. All right?
We're going to go feed some people.
Yes, we're going to go straight up feed people.
Mm-hmm.
You hungry out there? We coming to you. You don't have to have no way to get to us. We are coming to you.
Yep. And
All
we'll
right?
make you a sandwich.
And we're going to start showing these people by example how to get out here in the community on a little level and make a big ass impact.
Right.
If we do it and then other crews do it, man, we can do this thing. And ain't nobody got to go hungry tonight.
That's right. Because you shouldn't go hungry
No.
when you live in the richest country in the
Ever.
history of the planet.
Ever. You know what I mean?
Jeff,
America is great for a reason because America has great resources.
Jeff Bezos is worth $100 billion. Now,
Mhm.
why do we have starving people?
Because he has $100 billion. If those other starving people had 100, 1,000 here, 10 grand there, 20 grand there, look how many people he could affect by taking away a few of those billions of
Right.
dollars. All right?
Yeah.
That's why we have billionaires.
Oh,
The more billionaires you
yeah.
see, the more poverty you have to see by default.
That's capitalism 101.
At its finest.
Capitalism doesn't work if you're not poor.
I strongly recommend you all go out and read the book Hope and Tragedy by Carol Quigley.
Yeah.
Hope and Tragedy. Excellent book. Let you guys know what's going on with the petrodollars and the dynamics of post-colonializational
Ask
civilization.
Gaddafi about that petrodollar. Oh, he ain't here.
Mm.
Ask Saddam about that petrodollar.
He ain't here.
If them countries know if you ain't got nukes and you want to get rid of that petrodollar, you gonna get some freedom.
And the freedom that you would not believe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And when we mean freedom, let's explain this for the uneducated out there. I think people are misconstruing what we mean by freedom.
It's coming from Wyman Air Force Base, right here in the great state of Missouri. And if you think I'm lying, go back to when we bombed the beginning of Iraqi freedom. Those planes that dropped the first bombs came from good old Wyman Air Force Base, right here in the great state of Missouri.
Exactly.
You know.
And when they came to the town that they were laying it down, no one knew they were there.
Nope.
It was too late.
By that time, they were up in the air, refueling, heading right back to Missouri so they can get up in the morning and have a bowl of Cheerios with their kids. Now, that's freedom for your ass.
Freedom. This ain't we don't got to put nobody in no tent somewhere 2 fucking 100 miles outside your border.
No.
No, these motherfuckers like going to a job. Hey,
Yep.
Frank, how you? I just gotta get my coffee, my chips. You know, I
Right.
got a 16-hour
You
day.
know, can you
today.
imagine one of them past like, damn, baby, I'd be back in about 16 hours, you know, finish
Few
wearing
more fucking murder, fucking blood.
You
on
know,
my
he like
sleeve.
put on his gloves and shit, you know, kiss his son, I'll see you in the morning, buddy. Be right back, you know, slap his old lady on the ass, you
And
know.
there you go.
And you know, by the time they get up in the morning, boom, daddy's home. You know, we'll let the drones take over after that.
Yeah.
You know,
You know, I had
and that's
posted
freedom.
on my Facebook there. On that one over there.
Facebook Live, we on Facebook Live too.
I had posted that I had a vision. You know, what if that old movie Red October was real, and there really was some people out there with fucking a submarine. You know, it was real to the extent that there's people with submarines and nuclear missile ready to pop that missile off,
Right,
and whatever city gets hit, North Korea gets the fucking blame. All right.
right.
Now, while y'all listening to Alex Jones, or y'all listening to Rachel Maddow, or y'all listening to motherfucking whoever else, that's not even giving the real deal. They're giving you a part of the bullshit. But over here on the other morning show, you get all of the bullshit.
And some
All right?
random bullshit too.
And some random too.
You throw it all in about. You know, it's so much shit going on. But I'm just go back real quick to capitalism real quick. When you people out here watching, when you go to your local Walmart one day this weekend, you're pretty sure you're gonna be going to Walmart to get something.
Oh, it's inevitable.
Count the workers. Count the workers you see, the employees.
Oh, if you try to go to that Sam's Club that you used to go to,
Oh, that's
it's
about to go.
closed.
But still,
It's
count the
close.
workers. And then when you get that number, about 60 to 70% of them get food stamps.
They don't give a fuck. Go there and get their eye flopple, fucking pad
But the Walton kids, they worth billions.
Oh, you know it.
Billions of dollars.
Well, hey, wait till the Walton kids have kids and you see what type of freak, decadent motherfuckers they have. This weird motherfuckers. I don't give a fuck because I never had to work for anything.
Right.
I don't even have to go to Harvard. Those fuckers at Harvard wants to get into my wallet.
But you gonna
That's
have
what
that
it's gonna
one. You gonna have that one kid that's gonna be like, let me show you what my granddaddy did.
Mm.
And he's gonna get in his car and he's gonna have his kids, his oldest son in the car with him. He's like, let me show you what my granddaddy did. And he's gonna drive through the heartland of America
Yes.
and start pointing out all the small businesses that his grandpa ran out. They're gonna drive through all the towns that his grandpa put his stores in. And his kids put his stores in and went there and usurped all the wealth out of these towns.
And not even pay taxes in said towns. Because we're
No.
bringing a super center to your shit. We ain't paying taxes. So we get a tax break. And we have this cheap ass shit that can undercut these motherfuckers who've been in. Now, granted, most of you motherfuckers, and you know who you are, you know that you ain't right. You're racist. You're scum. Because your inability to be inclusive to all is what's leading us to this point.
And-
All right. Now we got a situation where Walmart don't give a fuck about none of us for real.
Because they pay no state and local taxes, period.
It's gonna fuck us up, man.
So if you live in a small town and you wondering why the roads and the maintenance on the roads ain't kept up the way they should be, you can
Walmart,
thank your local Walmart for that. Because if they paid their fair share of taxes in
it'd be a wrap.
you'll have that stuff that you wouldn't even think about. But they don't pay no local taxes, no
See,
state
why we're
taxes
so
either.
busy being divided on this racial
Yep.
thing, all this corporate thing is attacking us all. It's time for
Yep.
all Americans, no matter who or what you are,
Capital-
what you identify as, to come together and realize your freedom to be you is tied to our freedom to be us.
Yep.
And it's time for these people who don't get that to be out of positions of power.
Because capitalism is one of the main reasons why so many kids will go to bed tonight hungry. All
Well,
because of capitalism.
it's not really capital, it's crony capitalism.
Yep.
It is, dare I say, designed to keep people, brown people, poor white people, if you want to consider yourself white. You know, I like Jane Elliott. She did an experiment, and she said, all white people stand up. No. All black people stand up. Oh! all Asian, brown people standing. Oh, now everyone who considers themselves a part of the human race, sit down, and everyone sat down. It's time for us to get to that understanding that there is only one race. It's the human race
Right.
on this planet. We get this down. We get this together. We can go to the stars
And I still got them 2 extra pitchforks too.
and some pork chop if you want to eat.
Yeah.
If you don't want to eat for religious convictions, fuck it, eat some grass.
Right.
You know?
Because a fed army is a good army.
Yeah. There's no reason to draw men together without being able to provide provisions for said men. You're just asking defeat. Logistics is the only way to win a conflict. All your tactical assets should be derived to ensure your logistic line stays intact. So as long as that man on the front line can get some bullets, he'll keep shooting.
Mhm.
But if he can't get no bullets, guess what? He gets overrun.
Or is his stomach start growling? He's just gonna drop his gun because it's gonna
Yeah.
be too hungry to fight.
He will. He will be. Or too cold. You know, he's out there in the
We
fucking...
better not keep talking about building no army. So them may come to get us. You know.
Well, you know what? Without an army of people willing to vote
Mm-hmm.
the right way,
Yep.
and the right way
Especially black women.
is this way. I've seen a lot of rhetoric about evangelists. Oh, I vote as a Christian. I vote, but you know you're voting liars in, right? You know this.
Yeah,
They're not
they know
gonna.
that.
They're not gonna fulfill that shit.
Fuck no.
But they're gonna use that shit to enslave
'Cause
people.
they're
They're
cor-
gonna use that to make laws saying that,
Right.
oh, if you do this substance, you're fucking going to
Right.
hell, so therefore you need to go to jail.
Right.
Hell, jail. Don't you see how it rhymes with bell?
Right.
All right, and all that is from an old deity, old bullshit. When history finally looks at this era of time, and this era of time that I'm speaking of is from 1894 to present.
Man, them
It's
motherfuckers
going to
are
be
stupid.
known as the era of mass propagandization.
Yep. 'Cause
We
if
have
you-
all been propagandized. We believe that fags are bad. We believe blacks are bad. We believe Mexicans are bad. We believe Jews are bad. We believe whites are bad. We believe.
Why the
And
top-
some of this is based upon real life experience because motherfuckers do us dirty from different races or
Right.
whatnot. But you gotta understand the only reason why they can do that is because you don't speak up. Look at these bitches that been getting finger fucked, fucking tit licked. And they're like, no! And these motherfuckers, fuck it, I got paper. And they've been doing it for years. Now they're speaking out. And everyone's like, what? What? Now that it comes to light. As long as that shit stays in the dark. As long as that shit stays in the
Yeah,
dark.
but how many of them knew that they had to go in there and suck Weinstein Peter?
They all did. Their
Okay,
girlfriend
so,
done hit them
so
with
it
the
ain't
gas.
so it ain't even no reason for them to be complaining. You got paid. What the fuck you bitching for now?
Well, I guess because
That's how I look
at
at
the
it.
end of the day, when they spend that little bit of charity they get because their life just got better, in their heart, their dignity, that shit when you go up there to that cash register, this motherfucker look at you crazy when you hand them a check. And then that
when I
little
see-
lady right before you, oh, hey, Marge.
I
what's
would say
going
about
on?"
95% of all the people I see on TV, the first thing I think of pretty much is she sucked somebody dick to get where she at.
Of
She
course.
did. He took some dick. That's all I'd be like, man.
But that's not going to go so hard in on the male predators. A lot
Oh,
of
it's
them
females
are
too.
licking some clit. They're
It's-
making that.
it's-
They make that
yeah.
producer squirt
It's
in
a-
their eye,
It's
like an old
it's a
sour
female.
fucking-
It's some female predators out there too. Don't get it twisted. Shit, a
Women.
woman with power will take advantage of a weak man any day.
Well, look at the teachers. Oh, little Timmy, you need some special tutoring. Hot for teacher up in this motherfucker. You
Right.
know,
When I was in fucking school, all my teachers was fat and had moles on their face.
when I was in school, this was
Besides the
the gag.
secretary who had her on her chest.
Everybody knows stay away from PE coach, the wrestling coach, and the Catholic priest. Stay away from those cats. You're pretty much golden. But you get in good. Oh, I want to be a part of your clique. Next thing you know, you're sucking a dick.
Yeah,
You
you
know?
definitely got to be careful going in them Catholic principles off of them priest boys.
Oh.
You liable to woo.
Well, don't forget, he can butt fuck you and talk to his buddy, in the confessional. Oh, yeah, the little Tommy from fucking, the first grade class tore him down. Bells were ringing. Ding, ding, ding. And
I've been saying this for years, man. The only reason why the Catholic Church is so adamant about not using birth control, just so they members can keep them with plenty supply of boys to rape.
Of course.
That's the only reason why.
Because you can't allow the priest and nun, who are both, think about it, spiritually, so-called spiritually sound.
Yeah.
They would produce some great offspring because they would already know the faith and
Right.
be able to instill the faith into those offsprings from the nuns and priests.
Right.
Oh no, can't have that.
No,
No,
can't do that. No,
because
no.
I need to fuck Father Dominic, so that Father Dominic fuck the little Catholic, little
Mhm.
altar boy.
Yep.
Listen. Don't ever follow no cult where no man or woman is talking about you need to sit here and be abstinent while I'm fucking everybody.
Right.
All right. No, you need to be fucking too because you and you and you.
Because if you
all
don't,
need to produce.
yeah,
We all need to produce.
If you don't do no fucking, somebody gonna be fucking you.
Yeah. Hey, you don't want that.
No,
That's not good.
that's not good for business.
No, it's not good for anything.
So whenever, if any religion tell you you need to be a virgin and not be fucking,
Yeah.
you need to do the opposite of what they saying. Because
Yeah.
eventually they gonna come around to fucking you.
Or eventually, there's not going to be nobody left in the fucking religion. I mean,
Oh, it will be. But
That
they'll
is-
all be,
that
they'll
is the
be, they'll be
keystone.
all descendants of the person that was in George.
oh
who
yeah,
nobody else
inbred
fucked.
motherfuckers.
Yeah.
People have eyes. But no, I'll never say. That is the keystone of fundamental Christianity versus fags. All right, is that they are a detriment to society. God says they're an abomination, so you should hate them. All right.
Mhm.
What if that shit was all wrong? What if it was like, there's so few of these guys. Why were you making a fuss over this?
Right.
All right. The reality is, you know that you're gonna make babies. You know that your brother's gonna make babies, and his
Right.
brothers.
So why are you tripping off of them
why-
motherfuckers?
Because those motherfuckers are the ones who's been consistently
think they're-
running the planet.
I think they're envying those guys. You know, they like, man, I want to be able to do that too. Because a lot of them is a bunch of little pervs too.
Like, who was that one? Falwell, or back in the 80s, one of those big time preachers. It would have been so bad if he would have been Clinton's route, jizz on some fucking horse face,
Right.
But he was fucking some dudes in hot tubs and shit or whatever, and he got fucking canned. Look, the thing
Right.
with that is, if you're sitting here advocating hurting homosexuals, or you're sitting here saying that they shouldn't enjoy tax breaks or be married or shit. Now, I don't agree with them running up to some church saying that you have to marry me. They should go down to the judge or whatever. But they should be able to, if there is an advantage to be married, or as far as tax is concerned, yeah, sure, that's your love or whatever. But
I don't
worse
give a
than
fuck
that,
about. I don't give a fuck about what they do. To be honest, they should have every right that I have.
They do.
Yeah.
A
so-
white one always have. Until he comes out the closet. Like
No.
J. Edgar Hoover, for instance, right?
Right.
Even though J. Edgar Hoover was a cross-dressing, fag, getting jizzed on, butt fuck,
Right.
finger fisted, probably fucking enlarged dildos rammed in that motherfucker. He headed the John Birch Society. And for that, you can almost give the motherfucker a Medal of Honor. Because the John Birch Society, we have to understand what we're talking about.
Right.
All right? We're talking about extreme Christian fundamentalists who wants to not only interpret the book of Revelation literally, they want to make sure it happens in the
Right.
third dimension. They
And
want to set up all the factors for the Antichrist, false
Yeah.
prophet to come through so that would quicken or hasten the return of Christ, the
All be-
Masonic Christ.
all because of what they read in a book that should be in the fictional section.
Oh,
in the
because of what
library.
okay, I said a key word there. The Masonic Christ. Not just that little King James version, dude. The Masonic Christ. This has been handed down through the esoterical secret society.
Yes.
Basically what it is, we gotta understand, and we gotta all collectively realize this, that we live in a world of vibrations. The reason why certain men and women have died over the years, the very words, there's certain words that have power, that have effects. Like the word Tamujama. It's an ancient word. Most people don't even understand the significance of that word. That word has incalculable effects if it's projected into the world just by saying it and having a meaning behind it.
Right.
You'll be shocked. And then there's three other: Ezeal Salak, Ashman Tuk, and Salam Alalam.
You better stop saying that salam alam coming in this motherfucker.
Well,
fuck
see
your
what I
shit
just
up.
said? I just say the word and see the effect it gives automatically.
That
is
feel
Tammy
like
Jama.
feel like
Zia
dealing with the
Salah.
law tonight. Like you
Salah,
motherfuckers over there
Salah,
calling it jihad or
Salah.
some shit, man.
No, it's not about. This is beyond what they can control. Islam, Christian fundamentalists, racists, militants, revolutionaries. Those are all earthly terms, limited
Right.
to those terminologies, definitions.
Right.
What I'm talking about, esoteric, is beyond that. It's beyond the restraints of these pre-made things that you have to be in order to survive. Now,
Right,
let's be
right.
real. Dave Chappelle broke it down to us. Keeping it real, gone bad.
Right.
You know, shit can't go bad if you try to keep it real. You got to
Mhm.
understand where the reality begins and the dream ends,
Right.
and vice versa.
President Obama.
Yes.
Yeah, President Obama is here live in the studio, which he has been since the first time he came on the set, and
Yeah.
he will not leave.
And he's been riding that turkey ever since.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
That's why y'all.
And I want to
always
say
frown.
something about President Obama. For all you people around here claiming this man is the reason for don't ask, don't tell, the blame should not go to this
Yeah.
man. It should go to George Bush and the log cabin Republic.
W.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah, a lot of people are, who, George Bush, which one?
Both of them.
No, the daddy was cool. The daddy Bush was, I personally was a daddy Bush. Yeah, I will say, I'll be honest, hater. Think he was a racist piece of shit scumbag.
They all are. Even
But
him.
until I start talking to someone who was an insider and understand this man, I see that, you know what, Bush wasn't as bad. He was still corrupt on some levels, but he wasn't as bad as what I thought he was. And you know what? I am thankful for him to be president to get us through that darkened hour to the point that we are today. That's all I got to say about the man. Am I going to wear I love President Bush or senior fucking t-shirt? Fuck no. But I will say, you know what? I will step back some of the gnarly shit. And I have been known to say some gnarly shit. Those 4 of you motherfuckers out here who've been watching us from the beginning, you know I've been saying some crazy
If
shit.
anybody out there that can send me a Make America Great Again cap, a red one preferably, send it to P.O. Box 133, DeSoto, Missouri 63020.
And also, if you're some of our people from overseas, especially in the African area or South American area, please send requests for what you may need. If you need some aspirin, you need a box of tissue paper or something, send that request to that P.O. box, and we will send something to you via the mail, praying that it gets to you.
Yeah.
All right? If you need some money, I'll send you fucking $10 American money. Oh, that's against the law. Well, I won't. But you know what? Wink, wink. Send me a request, and I will help you to the extent that we can help you.
That's right.
We are here to help the people of the world.
Yeah.
Not just America, not just the inner cities, not just the rural, not just the suburbs. We're here to help humanity as a whole. And you know what? I know that if I sent you $10, that's like a motherfucker sending me $1,000. And I'll be happy to do that as long as you're from one of the so-called shithole countries. And you know who you are.
We sit in a shithole country.
Think we ain't?
Shit. How can we not? If you don't think that we sitting in a shithole country, you better check your bank account. It'll tell you where you stand in society.
Yes.
You know.
You know, and I want to reach out to our brothers and sisters in India. I want to reach out to our brothers and sisters in Australia. I want to reach out to our brothers and sisters in South America, all the countries, the continent of Africa, continent of Europe, continent of Asia.
Wherever you at. You know, this is
Even
like
North
this
America and Canada and Mexico.
global community over here.
To all human beings, man. This is our show. If you're having a situation in your country, write to us. Send it in English, mind you.
Yeah.
I guess I could take the time to put it in Google Translate. But in English to P.O. Box 133, DeSoto, Missouri 63020. And we will get back with you.
Yep.
We will get back with you. This
Yep,
ain't no
we
bullshit,
will.
people.
No, we also.
And when you see us actually out there feeding the people,
Because we going to feed the people. Because this
you're
motherfucker
gonna
out
see
there
that
hungry.
we a couple of brothers, we fucked them for real on this shit.
Mhm.
This ain't no, it started off as kind of a fun thing. but it's transformed our very beings into a very real thing. And we have a platform, we have a voice, and we have the ability to effect change.
This used to be like a hobby. I think it's kind of more like I want it to be a business.
Yeah, it's like a passion for me. I want to see humanity get out of the dredge and the mire, the quagmire that we find ourselves in. And we can do this. We have mass production capability. So therefore, we have to have mass consumption. But the only reason why we don't have mass consumption for real is because we have too many gatekeepers who want to use the economic system not as a way to disseminate resources, but as a way to restrict.
We have to get off this capitalistic system.
But don't say it too loud.
We have to get off this capitalistic system, or
In
our
order-
offspring will die.
Well, okay, and going back to John Birch Society, right? If you believe that the world's going to come to an end, a bloody, violent end, would you care about the economy? Not really.
No, if I'm gonna be the one, if I'm coming up with the idea to tear everything fucking up, why would I?
Would
care?
you care about the climate?
No,
Why?
because you finna tear everything. Your whole purpose is to tear everything up.
And more importantly, would you care about your grandson's future? No,
No.
because you're fixing to tear everything fucking up.
But see, but I want my.
But that's who's running this motherfucker.
Yeah.
That's not what we want.
Right.
We're rational human beings.
Right. These
But the
motherfuckers-
irrational ones who are running it are not
Yeah.
on our level, dude. Because think about it. If we die, we go to heaven, brother. We go to heaven. And those sinners all go to hell where they belong anyways. So when you're thinking in that absolute black and white,
I just look at it like this:
it's a wrap.
when man destroy itself again, and man, whatever humans survive, please
Find this video.
keep capitalism and religion dead. Because if you don't, the same cycle will repeat itself. You cannot bring capitalism and religion back.
But that's
You can't.
what will exactly happen
You
because
cannot.
capitalism, unfortunately, capitalism and religion are a power that is
That's
to be
2/3 of the problem right now in this country, let alone this planet. Religion and capitalism.
You just have to have the right religion
No, it ain't
and
no
the right
religion.
capitalism. You know, hey,
you
that's
be-
what you're facing. That's what the opposition's gonna say.
If you believe in talking donkeys, you can't. This is what I'm talking about. You got people that actually think fucking donkeys fucking talk.
Well,
And if you read your Bible, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Never mind, because most Christians, I would say 80%.
I don't even have to
haven't
go
read
that deep.
book.
I've heard many ministers say that it was not for slavery, we would still be in Africa in fucking stupid ignorance, right? You know how stupid and how hurtful that is a thing to say? And for your congregation to hear that and feed on that? All right? Because you're installing self-hate. All right?
Man, all them
So if you
motherfuckers-
hate the root of the tree, you
Right.
cannot do anything but to hate the tree itself.
Right. Them motherfuckers don't care about none of that shit. They just want single fucking women. And in the black church, just single black women to come in there and pay their fucking tithes, give that motherfucker some pussy, give them a meal, and be done.
Well, that's it. Because they've been usurped
Because
back in the
they,
60s.
ain't building shit around in that fucking community.
How can they? They done sold out their fucking members
They had
to this bullshit.
They had no goal. They had no plan anyway. They had no plans to do anything. But go in there and usurp the wealth from people that have hardly anything anyway.
And as those people get less and less, and the government's funding gets dried up, what you're going to see is a lot more churches getting vandalized, a lot more temples getting vandalized, and as people of conscience, decent people,